Blue and red lights sliced through the darkness like blades tearing through skin. He stepped out of the cruiser slowly, intentionally, the kind of slow that made sure I felt it. The siren was silent, but the tension screamed louder than any alarm. He approached my window like the pavement was his and I was trespassing. My wife didn't blink. She didn't fix her makeup. She didn't even shift in her seat. There was a smirk on her lips, subtle, but there, like this was exactly what she expected. This wasn't about a citation. He leaned close. I'm taking your car, your house, and your wife, soldier. He spat the last word like it was dirt in his mouth. My hands stayed planted on the wheel. Eyes forward. No response. No movement. But inside, something far different stirred. She giggled. Honey, she cooed, if you keep talking like that, this coward might wet himself. That laugh, thin and artificial, like this was just their version of flirting. He reached for his handcuffs. She bit her lip. What he didn't know was who he was putting those cuffs on. And I let him. I let that steel wrap around my wrist. Because this was his play. Mine came next. 3 weeks earlier, her phone lit up at 2:14 a.m. Just a short preview. Miss you. Same spot tomorrow. I didn't wake her. I didn't speak. I just watched the screen and listened to her slow, steady breathing, the kind of breathing that says, I have nothing to hide. But I knew better. I recognized the sender. I knew the place. Officer Daniels. Big guy. Worked with her. Used to slap my back like we were old friends. They assumed I was slow, like the war scrambled my brain into something they didn't have to fear. But I remember details. I remember patterns. I remember deception. Every Tuesday, she came home late. Always with the same excuse, helping her sister. The sister who had been dead for 5 years. I stayed silent. Not because I couldn't speak, but because I was waiting for the silence to hit harder than any argument ever could. The next morning, I bought a burner phone. Made a fake account. Used her sister's name. Daniels replied within 20 minutes. I miss your mouth. He doesn't deserve you. I took screenshots. Next step, I installed a tracker beneath her car. Monitored every destination. Every detour. Every lie soaked in perfume and motel shampoo. Tuesdays, always the same. Room 203. Once, I parked across the lot and watched them. They didn't even bother closing the blinds. Didn't care if the world saw. His badge was on the nightstand. Right beside her wedding ring. Still, I said nothing. Still, I smiled at breakfast. Still, I kissed her cheek as I left for work. Because rage is noisy. But revenge. Revenge is exact. That Sunday morning, I slid an envelope across the table. No speech. No accusations. She stirred her coffee and laughed like it was a joke. Until she opened it. Screenshots. Motel receipts. A time-stamped photo of her on his lap. The same lap she once insisted never existed. The laughter died in her throat. Her face went pale, slowly. You followed me, she asked. Silence. This is insane. You're insane. She didn't even try to deny it. Just tried to turn the blame on me. Told me I was damaged. Said combat had made me paranoid. Maybe. But paranoia doesn't come with photographic evidence. She reached for my hand. I let her touch it. Then pulled away like her skin was diseased. Because to me, it was. And she knew. She knew I had left her, not just now, but long before that envelope ever touched her fingers. So when Daniel slapped cuffs on me by the side of the road, with that smug look that said he thought he'd won, I didn't resist. You resisting, soldier? Not today, I said, calm as stone. What he didn't realize, the dashcam was on. What neither of them knew, I had already filed a complaint under his full name. I had already sent everything. The screenshots. The audio. The motel surveillance. All of it, to internal affairs. To his commanding officer. To his wife. He clicked the cuffs shut. But then his radio crackled. Unit 74, report to station. Immediate. His fingers went loose on my arm. He looked rattled. What the hell did you do? He asked. I didn't answer. Just raised my cuffed hands and smiled. He looked at her. She looked away. And for once, she didn't say a word. By the next morning, he was suspended. Pending investigation. Conduct unbecoming. Adultery. I moved out. No goodbye. Left the key on the table. Left the wedding photo face down. She texted me once. Please talk to me. I didn't. Some things don't require closure. Just exposure. And now they have it. Her. Him. Their ugly truth. I don't need to take anything from them. I've already won. Because I don't want her back. I just want her known. Final thought. He tried to lock me up. But he's the one who lost everything.